Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. 4 more ways Rusev could return to WWE. With Rusev reportedly re-signing with WWE, speculation is running wild about how the Bulgarian brute will make his long-awaited return. His previous run in the company was filled with memorable moments, from his dominant undefeated streak to his infamous Rusev Day popularity. Now, with WWE's current landscape filled with fresh rivalries and new champions, there are plenty of exciting directions for Rusev's comeback. Here are 4 more potential ways Rusev could re-debut in WWE. Joining the Bloodline as a new enforcer. The Bloodline has been one of the most dominant factions in WWE history, but after Roman Reigns' loss at WrestleMania 40, the group is in flux. With The Rock now leading a new version of the faction alongside Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, they may need another powerhouse to solidify their dominance. Rusev could be the perfect addition, a no-nonsense destroyer who aligns with the final boss to crush anyone standing in their way. His brute strength and intimidating presence would make him a natural fit, and his history as a foreign heel, playing into anti-American tropes, could be revitalized under The Rock's guidance. Imagine Rusev standing side by side with Fatu as the Bloodline's twin towers of destruction, feuding with Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. Gunther has been one of WWE's most dominant intercontinental champions, breaking records and dismantling opponents with ease. However, he has yet to face a monster quite like Rusev. A returning Rusev could immediately target Gunther, positioning himself as the one man who can match the ring general's physicality. Their clashes would be hard-hitting, stiff, and reminiscent of classic WWE big man battles. Given Rusev's history as a dominant force in his own right, this could be the feud that finally dethrones Gunther, or at least pushes him to his absolute limit. Reuniting with Aiden English for a new Rusev Day revival. One of the most unexpected but beloved parts of Rusev's WWE run was the rise of Rusev Day. What started as a joke became a full-fledged phenomenon, with fans chanting along every time he and Aiden English appeared. With WWE currently embracing fan-driven moments. See Lay Knight's Yeah movement. Bringing back Rusev Day could be a goldmine. Aiden English is no longer with WWE, but if the company rehired him or paired Rusev with another charismatic manager, like a returning Zelina Vega, the gimmick could take off again. Imagine Rusev returning on SmackDown, interrupting a promo, and simply saying, "Today is Rusev Day." The crowd would erupt. Challenging Braun Breaker in a battle of the bullies. Braun Breaker has been on a tear since his main roster call-up, destroying everyone in his path with his explosive power and intensity. However, he hasn't faced someone who can match his aggression. Until now. Rusev returning to confront Breaker would be a dream match for hard-hitting wrestling fans. Both men are powerhouse brawlers with legitimate amateur backgrounds, and their collision could be a show-stealer. A returning Rusev could position himself as the veteran who teaches the young upstart a lesson, or, alternatively, WWE could book them as an unstoppable tag team before eventually turning them against each other. The perfect return. A WrestleMania moment. If WWE truly wants to maximize Rusev's return, there's no bigger stage than WrestleMania 41. A surprise appearance, perhaps during a key match or as part of a backstage segment, would instantly reignite fan excitement. Imagine the lights cutting out, the familiar sounds of his old theme, or a new, revamped version, hitting, and Rusev storming the ring to decimate a top star. Alternatively, WWE could tease his return in the weeks leading up to WrestleMania, using cryptic vignettes before finally unveiling him in Las Vegas. Whether he interrupts a championship match, confronts an old rival like John Cena, or even costs someone a victory, his return would be one of the most talked-about moments of the night. With his combination of brute strength, underrated mic skills, and undeniable presence, Rusev's WWE comeback has the potential to be legendary. The only question is, how will he make his mark this time? Final thoughts: Rusev's return to WWE opens up countless possibilities. Whether he comes back as a monster heel, a beloved babyface, or somewhere in between, his presence will shake up the roster. His physicality, charisma, and history with the company make him a valuable asset. And if WWE books him right, he could quickly return to the main event scene. Will he align with the bloodline? Will he bring back Rusev Day? Or will he target a dominant champion like Gunther or LA Knight? One thing's for sure, when Rusev finally makes his return, it's going to be must-see TV.